Local radio is the hub of community spirit, and one Cape Town DJ in particular gives a voice to that.
My name's Carissa Cupido. I am a Cape Town born and bred media personality. I like to think of myself as a media maven because I am everywhere, on air, on the ground, online. I just try to do it all, really. I'm a radio presenter, TV presenter, and also content creator and voiceover artist. Honestly, I think that entertainment chose me. I was a shy kid growing up, but as soon as I got into my comfort zone, me and my other cousins were performing and telling people to pay to watch us perform. It was so adorable. Also, my dad is hugely into music and culture, so I think he instilled that from quite a young age. And I think at about 17, I definitely knew that I wanted to do radio. So the bug bit then, and it just kind of expanded, infected my whole body into the TV space as well. And it's just been an expansive journey since.
In demand on red carpets as much as in studio, Carissa had a gig and needed a dress fast.
I absolutely love Style Rotate. It's one of those really great options that are sustainable, but also just hit the mark when it comes to looking good. So I'm going to Joburg Film Festival. I'm going to be a red carpet host, and I have to look the part, you know. The Joburg people can't stand me up and they can't show me out. So I definitely want to bring that Cape Town flair and make sure that I look really good in my choice today. So 3 dresses out of the lot definitely caught my attention. This black dress, immediately, I was like, yes, yes, yes. It ticks all the boxes of being dramatic, having that flair. I love the ruffles. I love the extra material that gives me the weight and the movement. And definitely love the neckline. I like to show a bit of shoulder, you know, a bit of sauce. The blue dress, I have to admit, that's definitely within my comfort zone. It's something that I would wake up and wear on a regular Tuesday. And I love that it's also, I think, a Nigerian designer. She got the color right, and also the style is a little bit edgy, which I'm always into. And the final dress is definitely the pièce de résistance. It goes with my hair. It's a little bit fiery, and it's got the ruffles, it's got the back, it's got the shoulders, so it's going to be a really tough decision. Oh my gosh, I've always loved fashion. Like, self-expression is such a big deal to me. From my hair to my jewelry to my clothing and shoes, I always, when I step outside the house, want to represent myself in the best way. So even though people don't see me when I'm on air, I feel like the way I carry myself is definitely part of that. And also sometimes I go live on Instagram, you know, the people still see me, or I take photos in studio. So it's kind of like a 360 view of me. So you've seen all the beautiful options. Which ones would you choose?
As the host of the weekend special on Good Hope FM, Miss Cupido has her finger on the cultural pulse of the city.
Radio honestly bit me when I was about in high school. I'd say like 16, 15 years old. I used to listen to 5FM really soft in the evenings. Nicole Fox was on at the time, and she had such a rad show. But in my household, we were Christian, and secular music was not allowed. So I would keep one ear to the door to hear my mom's footsteps, and then I would put the radio down super soft to be able to hear the show. And it was so inspirational. I just knew that whatever she was doing, I wanted to be part of it. I joined a community radio station for like a week or two, and I just kind of knew that this felt comfortable and it felt like home. I remember this moment while I was on air. Somebody had written a note on a piece of paper, held it to the window, and it said, "You have a great voice." And I was like, yes, that was the affirmation I needed. And from then on, I went to UCT and immediately joined UCT Radio and joined Good Hope shortly after that.
Carissa is absolutely amazing. She's one of the most versatile presenters that I've seen and I've been able to work with. One of the most friendliest people out there, and also she loves sports. So I'm gonna, just keep it 100% real.
Carissa is just so animated, especially when she's behind the mic. So whenever she's telling a story, she comes alive. And let me tell you, Carissa is so honest. So she shares so much about her life. I think that really connects with listeners because they can feel the authenticity.
Man, I really love radio. It's my North Star. It's my first love out of broadcasting, just simply because you can connect to people directly. I think that's super special, that as soon as my voice goes out, it is touching somebody immediately. Not only that, I get to play really good music for people out there. And I think, like maths, music is the thing that connects us universally, and that's a beautiful thing. I pretty much wear my heart on my sleeve, I feel. A lot about me is put out there quite publicly, but a couple things that people may not know is that I'm really clumsy and I'm really just like ditzy, right? Like if I walk around, I would trip over my own feet. I'm also a little bit awkward when things like that happen, and I think people often get confused when they see that because they're like, you're so confident, what do you mean? I'm just like, no, I'm also a shy little girl. So recently, I've added fiancé to my resume. It's really exciting. I've been on the path of becoming a wifey, and within this year, I'm definitely going to tie the knot and start my forever with my forever person. And I'm really excited to just be in that season of excitement before the long love begins.
Since culture is her beat, Carissa took in a popular new trend in wellness, hosted by Carmen Potgieter.
At Inuel, we're not just a destination, we're all about wellcare and precision medicine. Here at Inuel, we offer various activities for all types of people, from the young kids up until the elders. We have cold bath, VR sessions, aesthetics clinics where you can have massages, chemical peels. We have the mind magic rooms, we have art therapy, everything in one space.
So I had no expectations when walking into Inuel, but I have to say that the future is here, 100%. It kind of finds that sweet spot where technology and wellness meets, and I think that I'm going to experience something I've never experienced before here. So the Fountain of Youth drink is interesting. Definitely a flavor profile that I haven't tried before, but I was into it. I love trying new things and new experiences, and it's definitely got like electrolytes and things that are good for your body in it. So give me some more. Walking into the Centrum, my olfactory system is immediately set alight. Usually in the everyday, I'm talking maybe 90% of my life and my day. So being in a space of not being expected to be the center of attention, not being expected to show up, to be on, is so lovely to just switch off actually and allow my mind to just woosah, calm down and be present. So the Mind Magic Room is exactly that. I feel transported into another dimension and again, so welcomed. I just feel grounded. I feel very much in myself. I feel focused. I feel well. I think that is the most important thing out of everything. Oh my goodness. That was phenomenal and that was so needed. I'm an anxiety girly, so any sort of breath work, any moment of grounding is so welcomed. And that Mind Magic Room, absolutely mind-blowing. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Beautiful.
Happiest on the front lines, Carissa Cupido has never been afraid to dive into the new, report back on what she's found, and her listeners love her for it.